Hey guys, how you doing? This is part 2 of Story So Far, Navy Blue, a great acoustic guitar song in a very cool tuning that is FAC, G, C, E. So you have FAC on the bottom, on the top, G, C, and E. Together they make a really nice sound unto themselves with just the open strings. Let's go to part 2, which is going to deal with the chorus and the post-chorus. I'm going to give you your chords first. Here's the first chord you're going to fret. Remember to keep your thumb straight behind the neck. And you're going to play basically like an A2 or an A add 9 form, or think of it as an E minor moved down to the middle. Then you're going to add your pinky onto string 1, fret 3. There's your sound. I would grab the whole chord before you do anything else when you get to this measure. So your picking pattern, much like above in part 1, to get to the second chord, the second part of the measure, you go to the right, you let go of your pinky and take your index on the first fret, first string. Then you're going to let it up on the last beat of that measure. Kind of a weird A minor form where the first finger, instead of being on the second string, is on the first string. So that measure we have open string, then there you're going to have to let your first finger up when you hit that first string at the end. The next measure, in my opinion, is the hardest measure of the piece. You've got to get up to the 5th fret and fret 2 notes on string 1, string 4. Now I do a more traditional, probably classical guitar approach and use my 3rd finger and my pinky. It's easier for me, and it'll be easier for you because you've got to get back to the 3rd. So the first chord, think of this sound, and then your first finger going back to the 3rd fret. That makes more sense than if you come up here and try to reach back. But if you want to do this, you're certainly welcome to do it. It's not easy getting to this chord. So there's the first part of that measure. The good news is right after this difficult chord, you get a break. You have open strings. You're going to go 5th string, 4th, 3rd, 4th. Thumb, index, middle, thumb in your right hand. And you're going to hold down the 2nd string, 2nd fret. So everything else is open. And on the 3rd string open. Then let's go down to the last 2 measures of the chorus. Very similar chord pattern. A little easier because at the end you don't have to hold down the 3rd, or you don't have to hold down the 1st fret on that 2nd chord. The last part of that measure, a little trickier. Thumb, thumb, I double thumb here with my right hand, and then thumb again. Within 6 notes, you use your thumb 4 times, so there's a lot of thumbing going on. Just like that. Now remember, your right hand, you could do, there are other options. You could do a classical approach. But I actually find that harder. So I double thumb, middle, index, ring, thumb. So thumb, thumb, middle, index, ring finger, thumb. Or P, P, M, I, A, P. That's if you use the P-I-M-A system of your right hand, which you should learn if you don't know it. Those are your 4 measures. Let me play through them once. There's that hard chord, the 2 5s. Then we go go to the post-chorus, which is exactly like the second half of the intro or verse. Except for one thing. Right at the end. Now there is a really good tab up, but it has you go to here. I like this fingering, which I changed on the tab. It's easier to get to also. I find this hard to get to. So that post-chorus. He does that at the end, but he also does it as the song turns around, it goes back to the beginning. Because after you get this far into the song, after the chorus and post-chorus, it goes to an interlude, a musical interlude, instrumental, plays through the intro twice, I think, and then does the 4 times through for the next series of verses until you get to the final chorus. So let's go through the chorus again. And then into the outro. Second part. And that's the second half of the song. If you take even one measure at a time, you will get this song.